Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here with our first update to the blue-red Guttersnipe deck. After the couple games that we played, I was able to identify a few weaknesses of the deck and a few things that I knew the deck should be doing better. And one of those things was dealing with slightly larger creatures. So the first change I'm going to talk about is Mizium Mortars. It hits for 4 damage, which is 1 point more than we previously could with a Searing Spear. So it gives us a little more room to hit, and it also has the Overload on it, which can serve as a pretty good board wipe, which is something I'm pretty sure the deck needed. Um, the other thing to note is that I removed the Runechanter's Pike and the Thought Scour package because I think Runechanter's Pike is still good. I know like the blue, white, red flash deck still play it, but I think in this deck it really just isn't getting there as much as it should. Like in the games that we've played so far, it has done literally nothing. And it may not be um, enough tests to fairly say that, but based on what we've done so far, I don't like it in the deck, and I think the slots are better served otherwise. Another thing to note to be removed, we did cut one land. That was a Desolate Lighthouse, because really you'd never want to draw a second Desolate Lighthouse. Maybe in control decks, like I used to play a Grixis control deck that had multiple Desolate Lighthouse, and that was okay. But this deck definitely never wants a second Desolate Lighthouse. So we're at a total of 21 lands now, which I think is still fine to run the deck. Um, we also removed one Augur of Bolas just to make room for some other stuff because we added 3 Dissipates to the main board. I think we wanted hard counters for creatures and things because Is It Charm didn't always cut it, even though it has come in handy multiple times and has been doing a good job and impressing me so far. I still want the Dissipates in the main board. And we also added one Magma Quake for a dedicated sweeper if we don't have the Mizium Mortars or can't cast the Mizium Mortars. And this can also go bigger or smaller if we need it to. Moving on to the sideboard, I changed a couple things here. I added some cards, Curse of Echoes being one of them that I've wanted to play. It's just really good against control decks. They have to counter it, otherwise they're in a very bad position with this on them. So it's a card I really want to try, and I'm going to probably bring it against a lot of different things, mostly the control decks though. One Cyclonic Rift is another card that I've been wanting to play with this deck. I used to play them main board in an early version of the deck, kind of just like as a different unsummon, but it didn't always come in that handy. I think I'll bring it in occasionally for decks. I mean, it'll always be good as a token deck, and just having the ability to completely reset their board and them not seeing it coming is good. The Dispels stayed there. I added one more Essence Backlash because I think it is good, and I still want to try it. I just haven't gotten the chance to. So there's one more of those. I removed one Electromancer from the sideboard because I did remove one Augur from the main and just to make room for other stuff. The Is It Staticaster stays because I still want to use that. It still does its job against Lingering Souls and other tokens and various other 1 toughness guys. I added 2 Quakes to the sideboard, so in matchups that are maybe very aggressive with lots of 1 drops, lots of 1 and 2 toughness creatures, having one of them early on in the game, as early as turn 4, is probably good. Um, and it gives me, like I said, a higher chance of getting that to the 1 and the Mizium Mortars. And also the 1 Mizium Mortars in the sideboard for the full 4, in case I feel I need it more than a Magma Quake or anything else. And also the Negate and the Syncopate are still here to counter other various spells. So that's the updated deck. I think it has a better focus on countering more aggro strategies and more creature heavy decks, but we'll see how it goes.